Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to day 61 of My Daily Dopamine Dunk. Today is Friday, March 10th. It's about 4:30 in the morning right now. Woke up probably like 15 minutes later today, decided to give myself just a little bit extra rest. And man, tell you what, that little extra like 15 minutes definitely feeling it, definitely feeling a little bit more refreshed, a little bit more rested than I did yesterday. Yesterday, dude, I'm telling you, I was in the beginning of the video, I was talking and I was just like, I was, man, just so groggy, so tired, and just kind of worn out, which made the cold plunge a little bit harder yesterday, right? As I was talking about, it seems like on the days when you're more refreshed and you're more ready to go, that the cold plunge actually kind of feels good, right? On the days that you're not feeling that great, or you're feeling really groggy and tired, or maybe you didn't get adequate rest, or you had maybe some junk food or something clouding your mind, then that makes the cold plunge just a little bit more challenging, right? So we're feeling good this morning. So I expect this cold plunge to be good. I expect this to be, invigorating. I expect it to wake me up and get me feeling peaked, positive, and prepared for the day. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference, right? It's all about that mindset. How we approach the cold plunge is how we're going to go through the cold plunge, and that's how we're going to get through it. So we can make that choice. And obviously it's easier on days where you feel rested to make a good choice, so maybe that's something we need to be aware of as well, right? When we don't get enough rest, we don't make as good of choices, or it's more challenging to make those choices. And we're not helping our mind out any by not getting enough rest, or by not eating the proper foods, right? Just making it a little bit harder on ourselves. So good little note. We'll put a pin in that. Maybe that's something that we'll follow up on, because hey, I want to make sure that I'm waking up the same every day and I feel good when I wake up every day. I don't want to wake up feeling all groggy and funky, right? Having to like force myself into this cold plunge. I'd rather wake up in a good, positive mood, feeling refreshed and feeling like, oh, hey, I got the cold plunge. Let's go get this day going. You know what I'm saying? So, just recognizing that, I think, is huge as well, right? Because we as men, we kind of oblivious to things that go on around us. So when we're able to recognize things and we're able to recognize how things make us feel, then we could make the choice to either, continue in that pattern, or make the choice to break that pattern and start a new one, right? So anyways, thanks for listening. We're about 3 minutes into the video now, so let's go ahead and get this Friday Daily Dopamine Dunk going. Oh yeah, way different than yesterday. Still cold though, still a challenge, but bro, definitely already feeling that difference than I did yesterday. Man, just getting in here was brutal, dude. I felt that instant urge to hop out, that instant struggle to keep my focus, right? Like my mind was just not having it. So, yesterday I was just like, whew, just trying to keep that focus on my breath, because, it was a rough one. And today, hey, we're feeling better. We got a little bit extra rest, and our mindset is better. We're approaching this better, and, that makes all the difference right there, all the difference. So again, you guys, noticing when we get adequate rest that, hey, our challenges are smaller, right? They're not as huge in our mind, they're not as huge in our body to overcome. But, when we don't get adequate rest, or we don't get adequate food, then those challenges get even bigger and bigger and become even harder for our minds to handle, right? So, yeah, let's start getting more, consistent rest, consistent sleep, and let's start monitoring what we eat, and let's start watching that and controlling that more, right? Watching how different foods make us feel, how different foods, make our minds feel, if they make us clear, if they make us groggy, if they make us sleepy, if they make us energetic, if they make us feel inflamed, if they make our gut hurt, any of that stuff. And we got to recognize that, and we got to see if it's worth continuing that pattern, right? So, I mean, I definitely try to watch what I eat, but hey, I'm human, dude. I'm here to live this life too. So I definitely enjoy me some food and time and again. You know what I'm saying? You throw a good pizza in front of me, whoo, I'll tear that bad boy up. So, everyone has their, everyone's human, you know what I mean? We're all here to enjoy this life and enjoy what's on it, what's on this earth, and to an extent, right? It's all a balance. So, we just got to make that choice. Like, hey, I could tear up a good pizza, but if I do that every single day, my life is probably going to look a little bit different, a year down the road, right? My physique for sure is going to be different. My mindset's going to be different. So, just recognizing that, right? Recognizing that and making those choices, making the choice to stick to those healthy eating habits, making the choice to stick to a sleep schedule, making the choice to stick to a wake-up routine. All those little choices, they all make that difference in the mindset and in your patterns, that you set for yourself. So, yeah, let's make sure we're aware of that, as we're going out today. Make sure we're aware of the type of foods that we're eating, and just notice, after an hour or so, how it makes you feel. If it's making you feel like super sleepy and, groggy, then maybe that's not something we should have for lunch. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's like a dinner food where we just want to crash out, right? So yeah, man, just recognizing stuff like that, just to help yourself out, just to help yourself out during the day. And, the old Greek, saying is know thyself. And, it's true. You have to know yourself, know what makes you tick, know what foods you like, what foods, don't like you, knowing what to stay away from, knowing what your vices are, what your little pleasures are, right? Whether it's like, just junk food on a Friday night, or, you like to stay out late on the weekend, or, you like to drink a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, all those things, we just have to, it's not that it's good or bad. It's just that we have to recognize it and decide for ourselves if that's something we want to continue on. If it makes us feel good and we're, able to continue with our path that we want, and, it's not creating problems in our lives or with our physical health or mental health or, our relationships, then hell yeah, bro, right? All good. But, if it is something that we're overindulging in, and it's affecting our relationships, it's affecting our physical health, it's affecting our mental health, then yeah, bro, then we really need to recognize that, and we need to make a hard decision, right? We need to take a look at our life, take a look at ourselves, take a look at the person we want to be, and make that tough decision if we want to continue that pattern. So, yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff, guys. It's all possible, though. You know what I mean? It's all within you. It's just a matter of just being a little bit more aware, right? All right, we're already at 5 minutes and 50 seconds, so let's shoot for 7 minutes here today, guys. Let's chill out, and sit for 7 minutes. It's Friday, guys. It's Friday. Hard to stay calm when I know it's Friday. It's gonna be exciting. right, 7 minutes. Let's go. Woo-hoo! All right, guys, let's go out and choose to make this Friday great. Woo. All right, guys, thank you for joining me for day number 61 of my daily dopamine dunk. Today was much better, much better. And again, pretty awesome that we recognize, the difference that that a good sleep, a good rest will make, right? Especially mentally here. I could for sure tell you that on today, or yesterday, woke up super tired. Day 60, cold plunge. Go check that out and you'll see what I'm talking about. Woke up super tired. My eyes were barely open. My speech was all like, just felt that challenge, felt it really hard to focus. And today, hey, just got 15 minutes extra rest. Woke up and, felt rested, felt good, and my mind just felt so much better. And then I was getting ready and I was like, okay, I'm not having those loud negative thoughts, those loud voices come up anymore. It's just more like, okay, we're doing this. Oh, we got the cold plunge coming up. Yeah, that's what we have going on. All right, cool. That's good. And then just continued on, brushing my teeth, getting ready, and then came out here and was like, all right, we got the cold plunge. You know what I mean? So definitely recognize that sleep is a big part of our mindset, of our mental health, so you guys, let's take a note of that, let's put a pin in that and let's start recognizing that, right? Let's start monitoring our sleep. Let's start checking that out. And this way we could get control of that as well, I know for me, I'm one that I'll push it. I'll go without sleep, so I can just go. But hey, maybe that's not the right path. Maybe that's a pattern that we need to break, right? So good stuff, guys. Thank you for joining me for day 61 of my daily dopamine dunk. I hope that you could take a little something away from today. I hope that you can go out and choose to challenge yourself today. Choose to stick to those habits and disciplines that are going to get you closer to your goal, closer to the person that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And guys, I hope that you can choose to go out and make this glorious Friday great. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, and God bless.